We have a big fight on our hands today. The world of e-commerce is only getting bigger and bigger year on year. And today I'm taking a look at the two big e-commerce giants and seeing how they measure up against each other. Hey guys, it's Jack from Digital Bloom, and today we're looking at WooCommerce versus the Shopify e-commerce platforms. I personally have clients using both, and I'm going to be reviewing their features, setup, from security to free themes to customization, and just giving my 2 cents on the two platforms individually. Let's get cracking. Because Shopify is a hosted platform sold as a subscription, it's super easy to head to their website and sign up, choose a free Shopify theme, and you kind of have an off-the-shelf store ready to go. It'll be very basic, but the process of signing up to the free trial and actually getting a bare bones working store should actually only take a couple of hours. WooCommerce's setup is actually much more complicated. Because it's an open source piece of software, you actually need to host it yourself. WooCommerce is a plugin of the WordPress content management system. So you would need all the WordPress files and database hosted on your own server, which then you can configure to set up WooCommerce yourself, which can sometimes be tricky if you either don't have the knowledge yourself or the external support to get that done. 1-0 to Shopify. The free themes that WooCommerce offer are, well, I hate to say it, they're pretty trash. And all of the premium themes available in the marketplaces for WooCommerce, created by third-party developers, some are... You alright, Tristan, how's it going, mate? You alright? I'm stood right in front of my camera filming a vlog, and this is probably going to make it in, mate.
Hello to all of the Digital Bloom fans out there.
There are tons of premium WooCommerce themes available on the marketplace. However, in my experience, a lot of them can be a giant pain in the astronaut. Partly because some of these WordPress developers create themes to have so many different configurable options to appeal to the mass market. And sometimes that can lead to a very, very complicated installation process. Shopify's free themes, however, are far more superior. They will literally allow you to set up a pop-up shop from the get-go with all collection, checkout, basket, and products pages with basic free-to-play functionality ready to go. It's actually very popular to see many free Shopify themes in tons of e-commerce stores on the internet. These themes also allow for seamless app integrations within the Shopify space, which we'll get more into in the customization battle. Shopify wins on the themes, so that is now 2-0 to my boys at Shopify. Shopify runs on its own scripting language called Liquid. And as powerful as it is, it's pretty niche, meaning there's a lot less external support and a lot and fewer Shopify developers out there that you can actually get in to help on your project. The good news with this is because it's their own scripting language that they use, they take a lot more ownership on actually providing support. It can just get pretty expensive when working with official Shopify partners. WooCommerce, on the other hand, being a part of the age-old golden content management system that is WordPress, runs on good old-fashioned PHP and MySQL, meaning there's a seriously broad opportunity out there to get developers in and helping on your project. It's probably also a little bit easier learning a little bit of knowledge about PHP and WordPress due to there being so much help on Stack Exchange and forums on WordPress as a system itself. All in all, WordPress is way more customizable as long as you have the knowledge or the budget to get some internal support in. That's finally a win for WooCommerce. It's 2-1 to Shopify. There is a clear winner here. I don't even want to talk about it. WooCommerce is such a security risk when it comes to having your website compromised. Like I've said before in the intro, we have clients using the WooCommerce platform and we have clients using the Shopify platform, and there are two fundamental security differences. WooCommerce is self-hosted, so you have to host it yourself, which means the owners of these stores have to take responsibility on making sure all security updates are done, all plugins are updated, but more importantly, the plugins and the themes that they are using are being maintained properly and professionally by the plugin and theme developers, which his experience has told me doesn't always work out well. Shopify, on the other hand, is hosted by themselves. So it's a hosted platform, which means they take full responsibility for security updates, so you can focus on doing what you do best, selling your products or making memes or whatever it is you do. I have had countless pay-per-click ad campaigns from WooCommerce e-commerce sites be paused due to malicious content that hackers have managed to inject through SQL connection or whatever evil scripts that they have, and sometimes it's just not worth the headache. Paying that subscription to a hosting platform like Shopify, in my personal opinion, is worth its weight in gold to get rid of the headache of security. Over 80% of the websites out there are in WordPress. So more and more hackers in their mum's basement or, big agencies in Russia, naturally they're going to target the open source WooCommerce platform more. So that's the risk that you open yourself up to. That's another win for Shopify, making it 3-1 to Shopify. A quick disclaimer, I am no way affiliated with Shopify in any form. Their platform is just winning at the moment. Although if you're watching, sponsorship opportunities, PM me babe, slide in them DMs. WooCommerce, running on the WordPress content management system, makes use of its plugins feature where third-party developers will go off and they'll create extra plugins to be used on WooCommerce sites. And there's a hell of a lot to choose from. And with the majority of WordPress security flaws actually coming from the plugins, this adds a huge element of risk to potential business disruption for your e-commerce store. In my experience of using plugins within WordPress and WooCommerce, it can be an extremely difficult setup process due to the API layer being created where this developer system now needs to talk to WordPress. And sometimes that can cause difficulties. Shopify, on the other hand, has a more regimented approach to allowing apps on their market, and they just work better. Shopify, on the other hand, has a seriously good method of vetting their third-party apps and developers. For starters, they have more paid-for apps to bolt onto your Shopify store, just kind of adding a bit more value to them and allowing developers to actually invest more time into making them the best apps possible. Shopify also includes so many payment methods which are super easy to integrate with your site. Everything from PayPal, GPay, Apple Pay, and also the Amazon account purchasing where you can log in via your Amazon account and just pay as if you're buying something on Amazon, and it'll pull through all of your shipping details. Shopify just allows so much awesome functionality, which adds a really great golden user experience element to your site, which WooCommerce is kind of lacking at the moment. So with the plugin vulnerability for security with WordPress and the seamless approach Shopify has to its third-party apps, I hate to say it, what am I on about? I love to say it. It's 4-1 to Shopify. And that concludes the video today. In my personal opinion, Shopify beats WooCommerce hands down. Let me know in the comments if you guys think I'm chatting shit and I've got it completely wrong. There are some seriously big WooCommerce fans out there, and I'm not surprised why. If you have the knowledge, the platform can really work for you. If you don't mind the added risk of security being a problem, as long as you're on top of it, you should be absolutely fine. However, I can speak for me and my clients. I'd rather security wasn't a problem and I can focus on digital marketing acquisition and getting some of that sweet ROI. I haven't even touted you for a subscribe once through this whole video. So just hit the button. Get it done.